caramel on top of some chicken? That's what it was?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Just Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast
Look,
Club.
cuz,
Norma Rose is here as well.
cuz, don't try to cut me off because you ain't want to hear me say that I might say some shit. I wasn't going to say it. Like, about, if a dude try to, like, pop me, then I'm a... But what I'm saying is that...
that's what Charlamagne said.
Yeah, but... So, what it is that Charlamagne is what they call a shock jock. He do come from that school, so it's like... I'm just gonna say the most shocking thing that make... But, it's other shit that just really drive me crazy about Charlamagne. Like, yo, bro, I don't like his character. Like, I don't like how he, bro... But he a weirdo, for real. Because, like, that thing when he went and got the 16 or 17-year-old girl and brought her to the party, and then the thing happened at the party, and then he act like he ain't know, like, bro, at no point where I be in my 20s or 21, and whatever, I'm in college, right? And I'm bringing her, like, I'm picking her, like, we friends, I'm bringing her to the college, to the party, and something happened, like, I'm not bringing nobody there, and I'm gonna keep my eyes open. Like, what am I, like, this don't even make no sense. Mm-hmm. And, like, he leans so far to the left. He one of them dudes that probably want to allow, like, somebody that's like a transgender to maybe go into back. He give me a lot of that, and, like, he still do the regular black people shit at the same time. So it's like, yo, I think this interview say a lot about, but he always do it like he trying to find somebody to pick on and bully.
We got a special
That's
guest
what he
in
do.
the
He trying to
building.
find somebody to pick on.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's back. Dame Dash, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Dame.
What's happening? Good morning.
Well, how you feeling first and foremost?
I feel great. Well, first, I want to say that I really appreciate y'all coming in, having a face-to-face conversation with me.
To the mic.
A face-to-face conversation with me. So, like, you know, in the street, when people want to sit down and talk that respect each other, even if they beefing at the table, because y'all came to the table, there has to be respect. So I got to respect y'all. And I'm going to respect. I want y'all to respect me. And first, I want to give y'all some gifts. Nicolette. Remember the little white lesbian?
Nicolette?
Little white lesbian, Aaliyah?
Oh, my God. Hi, Nicolette.
That's her. That's the little white lesbian.
That's like her
I will not call you that, but...
Yeah, like you...
Why should he white lesbian?
Remember he said that's what he called her,
that's what
and
hit the
everybody
little...
picked it up.
I said it because that's what she reminds me of, but...
Oh, yeah, got you.
That's her right there. Yeah, I got a record with her. She's good.
She reminds you of a little white lesbian?
No, she is a white lesbian.
Oh,
If Aaliyah was white, she probably would have been like, because she's a little dark too. So I'd be like, you act like a white girl version of Aaliyah. Like she'd be a lesbian. And then
you don't think that hurts artists when y'all do that though?
Comparing to other people?
Yeah, because it sets the bar and it gives people an expectation.
Why do you think I compared her? Because of her singing.
Her singing?
Her artistry. I was comparing her because of the person that she is. There's a lot of things about Aaliyah that I was in love with that y'all don't know at all. This is Black Guns vinyl, which, by the way, we I guess I'll make this announcement that we are now being considered for a Grammy.
Eat them shits,
So make
my
sure.
nigga.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Get a
Even
little
though
cut,
y'all
man.
never.
Eat that
did play.
sriracha.
You've been looking at me. I appreciate you.
Look, you was about to say that we did.
Look me in my eyes. Eat those. She would say these young niggas come to the spot, you gotta throw it on their lap, man. Eat those, young nigga. Something to eat. Know you hungry, you just got off that bus. Long ride, huh? Long ride for the county, huh? Yeah. Like, nah. Yo, bro, this nigga Charlamagne be bullying niggas. Well, he be trying to bully niggas and shit. Like, you know how people try to look for a weak link or somebody they can criticize the most in the room and try to bully them and shit? What you talking about?
No, it
You
wasn't.
text me and say
I remember I
you didn't play
did
the
say
music.
also.
I'm like, I don't do
I know
music
y'all all got kids or have grandkids or whatever.
Yes.
This is my
He's
girl's
funny
book
as
that
shit,
she
though.
wrote. This book sold 80,000
Okay.
books independently, you know, for the family office, and then this is her second book. But we did that independent, and we go around to the schools, and we make sure the kids have books. Like 1 out of 16 kids, don't have books. Rather, like every 16 kids, I forgot the stat.
Yeah.
But, you know, you never seen me doing that on
Yeah, I seen you do Let's Go Golden Space.
and going to the schools?
No, I never seen you go to the schools. I seen you.
Ain't you on my Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, you never saw that. You see the other stuff, but you never see me go to the schools. You never say nothing about that. That's what I be wondering. We're gonna talk about that today.
Let's talk about it. You said
let's
you
do
wanted
this.
a verbal fair one.
I do. And again, I appreciate it. So let's do some boundaries, right? Because everyone says I yell. What happens is when people cut me off, I talk louder. So if you cut me off, I'm going to talk louder. It's not going to be any disrespect. I just don't like being cut off because I want to be able to complete my point. And I'll do this, give you the same respect. So let's do this. I'd like you to every single thing that you've been saying when I'm not here and question you've had now that I'm here, I'd like you to ask me. You too. Because I saw all the stuff y'all said. I posted it. Just because I'm like, when I see them, we'll talk about it. So what were your questions? You were saying something.
My first question was about the Paid in Full.
What about it?
Did you own Paid in Full? Like, how did 50 Cent acquire ownership of Paid in Full?
Let me ask you a question. Let's put this in.
That's not how this works, Dan. No.
I'm sorry.
I asked the question.
You just cut me off. Right? Now, I want you to notice every time you do that.
Okay.
And they would say I'm bugging if I yelled, but please let me complete my sentence. And please don't tell me how we do things. That's going to be a trigger. So, I'm just talking normally. Do you remember when 50 Cent was supposed to be putting out a documentary about Puff on Netflix?
Yes.
Where is it?
I think it's still happening.
Yeah, right. He's capping. So I talk a different language than most people. I'm a boss. So number one, there is no rights to be bought. So I knew he was trolling. And you got to remember, Cam tried to have my son come on. Well, let me ask you this. Do you think messing with people's children is all right? Can you answer that question? That's not fair.
No, because you didn't answer the original question.
I did answer it. I just told you. He's capping.
So he didn't get the rights to it.
How would that's the thing is, you know what the problem is?
The problem is how
you
we
cut me off again.
Things. I'm asking you a question for you to answer.
You cut me off again. See this?
No.
Let's take a commercial break.
Let's take a commercial break.
You keep cutting me. You don't think that's problematic that you keep cutting people off and you're interviewing them?
Okay.
You're really trying to tell me how to answer, and you expect me not to be triggered?
No, I just want you to answer.
Are you trying to trigger me?
No, I just want you to answer.
Okay. So then let me. How can I answer? You keep cutting me off.
Okay.
I told you he doesn't have the rights. No one has the rights. Where are you going to buy the rights from? I wasn't planning on making Paid in Full about those people. Again, I was making my Paid in Full. And, you don't have to buy the rights. I was actually there. So, 50 trolls. And I was saying, and I felt like you were interrupting me, and I'd like you to answer my question now. Do you feel like I've answered yours?
Yes.
Do you think it's all right to bring people's children involved?
No.
Did you know that Cam called my son and tried to give him money?
I heard you say that.
You think that's okay?
I need to know what he tried to give money for.
It doesn't matter. He's my... Okay. Do you think that's okay?
You might have been offering him a job. I don't know.
I have heard your answer. Do you think it's okay?
I don't know their relationship. Like, y'all from the same place.
I got it.
Like, he might look at Cam as his uncle. I don't know the relationship.
Duly
if there
noted.
is no relationship,
Duly noted.
Then I get it. I understand.
We're different.
You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like, if Charlamagne calls my son and says, yo, Logan, here's something.
While y'all beefing.
I wouldn't have a problem.
That sounds like bullshit.
No, it's not.
It does. Because and you have emotional intelligence.
Absolutely.
You're up here. Mm-hmm. And let me just say one more. Okay, let me finish that.
Yeah.
You should know that if someone's beefing with someone, you don't tell their kids. And you don't get with that person's children. And you know better than that. So don't act stupid.
If y'all are beefing, then that's something different.
Are we not beefing?
Are y'all really beefing? No, would you call it beef? You said it's not beef.
Well, that's your brother. It's not. I'm not going to get violent. It's definitely like him coming against me is almost like Fredo going against Michael Corleone. You
See, when Dave started doing that, it's just like, yo, come on,
bro. Depends. Okay. My favorite movie, Goodfellas.
I just said, okay, mine too. So you know the rules.
Right.
My favorite movie of all time is The Godfather. Mm-hmm. I studied it. I read the book. It burnt me out. Remember Godfather 2 when he pretended to be weak? Mm-hmm. Then he took out the 5 families? And then his brother Fredo betrayed him. Mm-hmm. See, betrayal is something that happens over and over again. You can never expect not to get betrayed by your brother. You remember last time I was here, I said you don't mess with, that's why I don't be around men. Mm-hmm. So we all know they betrayed Jesus. I said this.
You walked in here with a man.
Can I finish? Please? Charlamagne? Don't you do the therapy thing?
Yeah, but
I want you to ask your therapist, do you interrupt people and how problematic that is at this age?
But you said
Charlamagne is just questioning him. But say Dame would have said, that's why you can't be around niggas. You see what I'm saying? Like, I would consider you to be more than just niggas. So we know, like, of course, you a nigga, you fit in the box and niggas shit. But at some relationships could be a little different, right? So, but he's saying being around men. So Charlamagne, like, okay, he's talking about every single man. You see what I'm saying? let me say, but you walked in here with a man, and it's just to cut niggas off. It's just like I see somewhere where I could try to poke at you, right? Yo, bro, shit's so deep in our community.
Don't
We
cut
talking
him
about
off.
leadership.
There's the emotional intelligence. Now you're gonna go on my words. Come on, man. Let's move forward. Let's move at F1 speed. Don't pretend to be foolish. You know you're talking to a smart man. Now you made me forget what I was gonna say. See, that's why.
Movie about
Godfather.
Correct.
So do you remember he pretended to be weak? His crew was like, "Yo, why you letting him push and muscle us?" And then all of a sudden, he hit the 5 families in one day. He waited for his mother to die, asked his little brother to come to the lake house and popped him. I watched that movie. I like the way the Godfather moves. So just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
I do have a question.
Well, yeah, because you were saying, why don't you address the things you were asking?
We're going to get into that.
Please.
First question I have is we know Dame Dash, businessman, entrepreneur, right? Chairman, worth close to 100 million at one time.
Never.
50 million, it says
Never.
online. 30 million?
I never had that much money to look at in my life.
They say that the net worth was about 30 to 50 million.
This is the thing. You guys believe the internet? You guys are adults that believe what you read and hear in the newspaper, and y'all talk the most shit. So you guys are talking about things with no research. That's not fair. See, the problem is, and this is actually, I'm going to keep it on you.
So my question, could you cut me a question?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So my question
You
is...
cut him off too, David.
I said sorry.
He did
I'm
say sorry.
That's called. That's called.
You've been in therapy. You said sorry.
I always say sorry.
You say sorry.
I just don't. You haven't been here.
No, I haven't.
The thing is, he'll be cutting me off, and then I'll get triggered. I watch, and I was like, oh, because he cuts me off. That's what makes me.
So my question, as a
Yeah, ask the
businessman,
question.
entrepreneur, chairman,
Yeah.
right? Boss.
Yeah.
You go from having a huge value to being in the negative. How does that happen from being a boss? Explain it down. Break that down for people that follow you, they aspire to be you.
I'm gonna tell you.
Please.
So the reason why I filed was because I've had $20 million of taxes. First off, do you know anybody that paid $25 million of taxes in your life? Name one person you know.
I don't.
Yep. Okay, so why would I be the first? Nobody does that. That's what chapter is for. The problem with filing is black people don't file because they don't understand it. And that's why when you guys talk about things, I wish you'd really do your research. ChatGPT does exist. So if you really wanted to know how 50 bought it, ask ChatGPT. How could he have bought it? Who could he have bought it from? Did you hear an announcement in Deadline? Do you even read Deadline?
Yeah.
So then, if it wasn't in Deadline,
Been in Deadline several times.
you interrupted me. If you went to, if you read Deadline, if you know about Deadline, why wasn't there an announcement in any trade magazine? If there's not an announcement in the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, or whatever trade, WWD,
you see what I'm saying?
you can't believe it.
Why though?
Because the
Because
part-
most of the
You
time
didn't answer my
see
question.
that-
Because the part that I was, I'm like, when he asked DJ Envy, like, you know anybody that ever paid 20 million in taxes? DJ Envy said, nah. In my mind, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't understand, because I would assume all the niggas is rich. I'm like, maybe these niggas ain't amassed that much money. So he basically said something to him that had to make sense. Like, so now I'm thinking to myself, oh, I think that, like, but I kind of understand what, like, liquid cash is. And I think that what's happening with Dame is, like, because he always talking about people suing him and going through that. I think from all the suing and shit that happened is that his shit is exposed. And then he got to, like, because he's starting to owe. But if he was, like, if all that shit didn't happen, it's like, no more. I owe taxes. I made money. I spent money doing this. I didn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I think that it's just extremely combative because so it's hard to really dig the information up or find out like what's really actually going
That's
on.
the question. I wanted to know how he got to a particular way you were in the negative. That was the question.
I'm gonna tell you. So,
But it's like he break shit down. Yo, bro, but nah, some shit. Yo, Charlamagne is intentionally trying to antagonize him.
When you spend less with Straight Talk and get a free
But
5G
is that
phone with
hip-hop
real
culture?
unlimited data, you can
It's
get
like if
more
you
moments
watch
to yourself
shit on
by
Joe
getting
Rogan,
something for them.
you just not
Get a
gonna
free
get that.
5G
You
phone
see what I'm
on
saying?
us
Like,
on America's most
when you
reliable
see them
5G
arguing,
network, Straight
it's
Talk, official
really
partner of
just
NASCAR.
it's
Find
going
us
there.
at
It's really,
straighttalk.com
you know
and
what I'm saying?
Walmart.
Motherfuckers are like,
There's power in Refrigeration Parts Plus.
trying to
Power
lowball
to
each other
provide a
like that.
vast,
That's what I call it,
ever-expanding
like
catalog
finding
of
that
OEM
person.
equipment.
It's like finding that person that's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to express it really, man. Like,
again, number
Trying to
one,
step on the people
most
you think
companies aren't owned like rich people or rich families. They don't put anything in their name. They build
In
their
their personal,
family
correct.
office. So I filed because, again, I've had $20 million, 30 of taxes, but they don't bother me because in order to have $30 million means you made a lot. So in order to pay it back, I can't get a job to pay it back. I got to keep investing until I could pay it back. Nothing could be in my name. They put liens on all my accounts years ago. So that's why when they said there's nothing in your account, I don't have an account. How could I open one? They leaned it. So I've been building my family office. So you have no assets. I have no assets, but my family. That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? So I filed because you know that guy Chris Brown has been suing me. And I was going to make a bunch of very major family.
People listen, he's not talking about the artists and the singer, Chris Brown. Because people will think that. But
And I didn't mind you interrupting me to do that.
I apologize. I want to clear things up.
I appreciate that.
And when they come back,
So-
they already snatching it.
Every time I was
And you
launching
really
something with
can't
my
make-
family office, he sent a letter
And
saying
I mean,
that,
I don't
you
know
know,
how niggas' business go.
I'd
bro.
owe the money, but it was my family office. But it muddies the waters. So if you have a contract,
think with
especially
his
working here, and
attitude
somebody
character,
sent a bum letter,
Like,
as soon as it's a
lot of
lawyer, it
doors
shuts
is closed
down.
on that might not been
It
closed
muddies
on
the
Jay-Z
waters. And I was
and things like that.
about to make some major announcements. You want to hear one?
Sure.
I'm now the chairman of Revolt right now, and I also
Yeah, but I feel like
I
that
have
was a lie.
15
Did I see people say that was a
I got
lie?
you. So I'm
I
now
don't
the
know
chairman
why
of
I felt
Revolt
like
with a
that, but I'm just
pathway.
like, yo,
You
what's
see, because he
that?
wants to trigger me, and I want you to acknowledge that.
Yo,
So I'm now Cam's boss, the
Wait,
chairman of Revolt with a pathway.
yo, all right, what is it?
You want to hear one?
Sure.
I'm now the chairman of Revolt right now, and I also I have 15.
You don't deserve to be the chairman.
I got you. So I'm now the chairman of Revolt with a pathway.
off again,
You
please.
see, because he wants to trigger.
Charlamagne said, you don't deserve to be the chairman of Revolt. Yo, cuz, those,
The artist and the singer, Chris Brown.
Right.
Because people will think that. But
And I didn't mind you interrupting me to do that.
I apologize. But I want to clear things up.
I appreciate that. So every time I was launching something with my family office, he sent a letter saying that, you know, I'd owe the money, but it was my family office, but it muddies the waters. So if you have a contract, especially working here, and somebody sent a bum letter, as soon as it's a lawyer, it shuts down. It muddies the waters. And I was about to make some major announcements. You want to hear?